What if I told you that one of the biggest fitness myths you've believed for decades could be the reason you're struggling to lose weight after 50? Most people think the answer is simple. Run more, sweat more, push harder. And if you're not exhausted at the end of a workout, then it wasn't effective. But here's the problem. What worked for your body at 30 doesn't always work the same way at 50, 60, or beyond. In fact, many adults spend years forcing themselves through workouts they hate, only to end up frustrated, sore, and wondering why their belly fat refuses to budge. And that's why the most powerful exercise after 50 might not be running at all. In fact, it may have nothing to do with pushing harder. Because after 50, smarter often beats harder. For decades, we've been taught that fitness is all about intensity. The harder you work, the better the results. Sounds logical. But think about this. Which is more effective? Running for 3 weeks before quitting because your knees hurt, or walking consistently for the next 3 years? Most people focus on how many calories they burn in one workout. Successful people focus on what they can repeat for years. And after 50, consistency becomes one of the most powerful advantages you can have. Because your body isn't just trying to lose weight anymore. It's trying to maintain muscle, protect your joints, support healthy blood sugar levels, improve heart health, and keep you moving independently for decades to come. Here's something many people don't realize. After 50, recovery becomes more important than intensity. Your muscles take longer to recover. Your joints experience more wear and tear. And pushing too hard too often can make it harder to stay consistent. A review published in Sports Medicine found that regular walking can improve cardiovascular fitness, physical function, and overall health outcomes in older adults. But here's the interesting part. The biggest benefits didn't come from doing the hardest workouts. They came from doing the workouts people could actually stick with. That's where walking has a huge advantage. You can do it almost anywhere. You don't need special equipment. And most importantly, you can keep doing it week after week. Most people think walking is only about burning calories. But that's actually one of its least interesting benefits. Here's something many adults over 50 never hear. A short walk after a meal may help support healthy blood sugar control. Why does that matter? Because blood sugar management becomes increasingly important as we age. Instead of immediately sitting on the couch after dinner, a simple 10 to 15-minute walk encourages your muscles to use some of the energy from that meal. And over time, those small decisions add up. The best part? You don't have to suffer. You don't have to sprint. You simply have to move. Now let's be clear, running isn't bad. For many people, it's a fantastic exercise. But after 50, the question isn't, what's the hardest thing I can do? The question is, what's the smartest thing I can keep doing? Because an exercise only works when you keep doing it. Many people start aggressive fitness programs with incredible motivation. 3 weeks later, they're exhausted. Their knees hurt. Their back hurts. And they're right back where they started. Walking removes many of those barriers. Lower impact, lower injury risk, lower recovery demands, higher consistency. And consistency is where real transformation happens. Here's what's fascinating. Many people start walking because they want to lose weight. But often the first changes they notice have nothing to do with the scale. They sleep better. They wake up feeling less stiff in the morning. They have more energy to do the things they love. Walking up the stairs feels easier. Playing with their grandchildren feels easier. And one day they realize something surprising. They aren't exercising just to lose weight anymore. They're walking because they genuinely feel better when they do. And once that happens, something powerful changes. Walking stops feeling like exercise. It becomes part of their lifestyle. That's why some people stay active into their 70s and 80s, not because they found a secret workout, but because they found movement they genuinely enjoy and can maintain. Let's talk honestly about belly fat. Many people hope there's a magical workout that melts it away. There isn't. Fat loss still comes down to creating a sustainable calorie deficit over time. But walking can help support that process. Not because it's extreme, because it's repeatable. A workout you do 5 days every week will almost always outperform a perfect workout you quit after 2 weeks. That's the difference. Walking doesn't win because it's harder. It wins because for many adults over 50, it's easier to recover from, easier to stay consistent with, and easier to make part of everyday life. Running may burn more calories in a shorter period of time, but walking often wins the only race that truly matters, the one you're still running 5 years from now. Walking wins because people actually keep doing it. So here's my challenge for you. For the next 7 days, take one intentional walk every single day. That's it. Don't worry about 10,000 steps. Don't worry about pace. Don't worry about burning calories. Just walk. 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever feels realistic for you. Then pay attention. How's your energy? How's your sleep? How's your mood? Because sometimes your body starts changing long before the mirror notices. And if you're taking the challenge, comment. Day 1 starts today. Because sometimes the most powerful changes don't begin with a perfect plan. They begin with a simple walk. And remember, after 50, smarter often beats harder. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to Aging Strong Wellness for more science-backed health advice designed specifically for adults over 50. Until next time, stay active, stay strong, and take care of yourself.